Hi. Welcome to Brain Dump. I'm Nekuhl, the person you're listening to right now. Brain Dump is a podcast where I talk nonsense. Literally like that one Sabrina Carpenter song. But for however long I want, and it's not a song, it's actually a podcast, and it's everything and anything you want it to be or not to be. So yeah, I know that was a lot. I hope you got literally I was just thinking about this every time I set up my camera to record. For the visual listeners. Every time I set it up, I set it up different and I feel like I show more and more or like less of the corner I'm sitting in every time. It always varies. I almost never have it looking the same every time. This is not a studio. Like, this is my room, you know? So I can only kind of like pinpoint where I put the camera in what spots every time. I always forget. I always try to show more of my corner so that it doesn't look like I'm just sitting behind a blank wall. Like, there's obviously stuff around me. Like, this is my room. I set this up for y'all to watch and enjoy. I also just really like this corner of my room. Although, when I'm not recording the podcast, this chair becomes a collection of clothing from the week I just throw on here. It's like clothing that isn't deemable as like dirty, but also not. Oh, hello. It's just like I might wear it again, I might not. Hello. You want out? Sorry, my cat wanted out. She didn't really. She was just sitting in front of my closet meowing at it. I think she wanted to go in there, but I didn't want to let her in. So instead I told her to be a cat outside of my room. I am double fisting 2 beverages. You hear the ice in there? Yeah. We've got Hello Kitty Halloween mug that I bought from TJ Maxx when I moved up here 4 years ago. It's my pride and joy. It's such a beautiful mug. It's a gigantic mug. It's like literally the size of my face, of my real mug, you know? Then of course I have my water. And I like to take sips of each one every once in a while, you know, just to feel human, just to feel real, just to like hydrate whatever dehydration I'm consuming. Dehydrating beverage. Anyway, welcome to February's first episode. Hey February. Hey girl, I see you. I like you. Fun fact, February is my favorite month. And no, it's not because it's short. Why would a month of mine be why would this month be my favorite because it's short? You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck what the timing or like how many days are in a month. I just really like the vibes of this month. Like, it's like a transitional period almost where like winter is like kind of going away a little bit. At least in Florida, it's basically gone. It actually ended like last week. As soon as February started. Like, it was mid 60s as our lows and then 80s as our highs. So it's basically spring in Florida. But anywho, you see, I just really like the month of February because I really love red and pink. I love it so much to the point that it is a Pinterest board on my Pinterest. I started it in high school and I've just added to it ever since. I just really like red and pink. Weirdly enough, it's just everything Valentine's themed is kind of almost perfect. And I'm a person who also just likes the color pink, but when you pair it with red, oh, it creates something so beautiful. And if you're watching, I am wearing a Peanuts shirt. And no, I don't mean peanuts as in like the food. Talking about Snoopy and Charlie Brown and everybody else. Lucy, I guess. I don't I always forget what Snoopy's friend is, the bird. Actually, I just realized I have like a stain on my shirt. That's fun. So, yeah, I just really like the red and pinks. If you see anything red and pink you like, send it to me. I just like red and pink. I don't care what the fuck it is, just show me. I'll watch, I'll look at it. Anywho. This video / episode is going to be my collection of empties from the month of January, because as I mentioned at the beginning of the year that I was going to be showing you guys all of my empties every month, because I love to see people's empties. I'm not gonna lie, it's very fun. I like to see what people are throwing away, basically trash. I held on to trash for a month, and I will continue to do so for the rest of 2025 for your enjoyment. You're welcome. Another thing, just wanted to touch on a couple things, like whatever you guys have missed since the last episode, which, spoiler alert, is not a lot, but somehow I came up with so many points. So I guess it isn't. It's definitely not nothing. Let's get into it, because I don't want to keep talking about nothing. Anywho, so I can't stop going to this antique mall. I looked at my bank statement from the month of January, and I spent almost $100 in the entire month of January just at this antique mall, and that's not even counting the money I spent on my credit card. You know what I mean? So that's like just a brief amount of money. And I wanted to give you guys a little haul because I thought it'd be fun. And because why not? So the first thing, you're actually seeing it. It's on camera right now. It's right up here. If you were watching, it is a mug. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw me post this mug of this cat. His name is Morris. It's an orange cat. It's like the teeny tiniest little mug ever. I hope you liked that. It was only $6. I'm not using it for drinking purposes. I am simply using it for decorative purposes. And I had like posted about it. I was like, oh my god, like Morris is mine. Like, mwahaha. Like, this is me. This is my possession now. And one of my friends from like middle school replied to my story and was like, oh my god, I have a Morris shirt too. I was like, what? Who the fuck is Morris? Like, what do you mean you have a shirt of him? She lives, by the way, where like back in my hometown. So I was like, there's no way, like, how did Morris come from West Palm, which is where I'm from, all the way to Orlando? Apparently, Morris was the 9 Lives, the cat food brand mascot from the 70s and 80s. So that's Morris lore for you. So he lives up here on my little shelf now, because I don't know where else to put him. I've yet to find a good enough spot to kind of like keep him, but I feel like it looks nice there to me, so it's gonna stay there. But yeah, Morris has some lore to him. He's dead, unfortunately. That's the saddest thing about finding out that he was a mascot for a cat food brand from the 70s, 80s. That boy long dead. Long dead. So, Morris, I'm thinking about you every day. I hope you know. And the next things that I got, because Valentine's Day is coming up, but because I thought these were so funny, I had to have them. Basically, one of the first times I went to this antique mall, I saw these in a little booth, and I thought they were so fucking funny. I was like, I'm gonna get these one day. I don't have the intention of giving them out to people. They're truly just to keep in my collection, and I thought I'd show them to you today because they're truly just little Valentine's cards, but they're like supposed to be like vintage looking, and also they're just really funny. So here's the first one. I'll show it to the camera, I guess, but it is "Stay just as you are." And then on the back it says, Ugly, mean, cheap, and stupid. I think it's awesome. Next. They all are like this sort of vibe. You're the girl of my dreams. You nightmare. This one is probably the most accurate, and I fuck with this one heavy. Last one. I love your little hands, your little feet, and your little mustache. I bought this one because it felt like a personal attack, because one of my most viewed videos on my YouTube channel is a get ready with me for the first day of freshman year of high school. And a lot of the comments, like you can literally go back on my YouTube channel and look it up. Most of the comments, or like there was a top comment about my mustache, and it caused everybody in the comments to talk about my mustache and how it's like my choice and like I shouldn't be bullied or pressured. It was like a mixed kind of, it's a mixed comment section for sure. People are like, oh my god, like why didn't you shave your mustache, blah 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 blah. They sent me down a spiral. I am now self-conscious for the rest of my life because of my mustache. That's just one of the issues people had with my video. But yeah, almost 200,000 people saw that video. And when you scroll down those comments, all you are going to read is people talking about my fucking mustache. It's not my fault. I was a girl. I'm just a girl. My mommy never told me to do that. And I really just think because there was no, like I had filmed it obviously day of. It was dark outside when I was recording, so I only had my room light on, and it's gonna be very harsh. So that's why I shave my mustache almost every other day, because I fear for my life. What if someone says something about my mustache again? So that's why I bought that one, because it felt like an attack, but it was also really funny, so I had to have it. Just some YouTube Nekuhl lore for you. Yeah, that's my haul from this time around at the Antique Mall. My next point I have written here is I watched the Grammys this past Sunday, except I don't have live TV, so I had to find a way to watch it online without telling you much. It was very hard to do. Weirdly enough, there was not a lot of streams of it on my websites. Wink, wink. So I found like a really almost 720p quality stream of the video, I mean of the Grammys, and I was just like kind of pissed the whole time because I wanted it to be in better quality. It did get in better quality like many hours later, but it was rough. I tuned in just as Sabrina Carpenter was finishing up her performance. But I loved the Grammys. I'm totally happy with what won. Like, I think everyone who won it deserved it. I have no beef with anything that I know of. Like, I haven't seen the whole list because I know it's like a really, really long list. They only go over like I think 9 of the nominations for the entire televised Grammys like award show. So I know that there's a lot that I did not look at or missed probably in terms of like who won things, but from what I saw, I think everything was well deserved. I'm insanely in love with the fact that Kendrick Lamar won so many Grammys. Like it's kind of a beautiful thing. I can't wait. I just remembered this weekend, Super Bowl Sunday. Can't wait to see you again, Kendrick. I love him. Speaking of, I also I think it was during Christmas time, I had looked up Kendrick's album GNX on the Target app because I wanted to see if we were ever gonna get it like in stock, and it was only online for pre-order, so I bought it. I pre-ordered it, and it's actually getting shipped out. I will be getting it next week, and I'm really excited because I love that album. It's such a good fucking album. And it's my first Kendrick Lamar vinyl. I'm so happy. I think I had a discount, like I had a 20% off coupon. And I have my employee discount on top of that. So I got it for like $20, which is really good in my opinion. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna go straight onto my vinyl wall when I get it, basically in the mail. So that was another little life update. I'm really excited for that to come in. What else? I wanted to comment on Doechii's win for the Grammys. I'm so happy for her. I love Doechii, as I've mentioned previously. And if you haven't heard the song that she dropped when she won, I think it's called Nosebleeds. So fucking good. I listened to it for the first time this morning. Mwah. Chef's kiss. She really ate down. Like, she's just that girl. She is just that girl. Nobody can do it like her. Please, don't even try. Yeah, I love Doechii. If I ever get the chance to meet her in person, I think I would cry. I might, like, kiss her feet. I don't know. I'm a freak. That was very freakish for me to say. I would not do that normally. Don't think of me in that way. I don't like feet. But that's just how much I love her. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say about her, but I honestly forgot. Oh, another thing about the Grammys. Nobody was talking about this. I was freaking out when it happened. But Lady Gaga releasing her music video for Abracadabra live on TV. What if I killed myself? Oh my god, I was literally freaking out. I was like, whoa, is this a new song? Is this a new song? What is this? I love this. It's so art pop, it's so vibes. I love it. I have not stopped listening to it since it came out, like, on Spotify, because it didn't even come out right away onto streaming platforms at all. I was really pissed about that. Because I was trying to send it to my friend. I was like, hey, like, he's like a really big fan of Lady Gaga as well. He's like, you have to listen to this song and you have to watch the music video because it's so good. And then I couldn't find it anywhere because it wasn't out anywhere. I was pissed. But please go see it. Watch that if you haven't. Listen to Nosebleeds by Doechii. Listen to Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. You're welcome. Anywho, what else? Let me wrap these up really quick so I can get started on these empties. But I have been thinking I want another tattoo. I obviously did want to get more tattoos down the line. I've just been like trying to think of what to get, and I just like thought about how I really, really want this. I'm going to show it on screen right now, but from Little Big Planet, the PlayStation game. I want the little Sackboy character tattooed on my fucking body forever. Thank you. Because I think he's so fucking cute. And also, I just have like fond memories of playing that game with my cousin. That's it. That's the whole story behind that. I just think the character's really cute, and I feel like it's a great little thing to kind of point out if someone happens to know what it is, because not a lot of, like, anytime I mention Little Big Planet to people, they're kind of like, what is that? And I feel like it was such a big deal for me, like, in that moment in time when I would play with my cousin. I just figured everybody knew what the fuck Little Big Planet was. And I know that PlayStation has like video game characters that they'll have as like their spokesperson or whatever. Like right now, it's some fuck ass ugly ass character, but before it was Sackboy from Little Big Planet. So I feel like most people do know what that is. They've just never associated the two. They're like, oh, that's that character. That was like the face of the PlayStation. Now it's not, but yeah. So if you know, you know. Like, if Little Big Planet was out today on any other platform, like if it was a Nintendo Switch game, oh, I'm buying it right away type shit. Like, are you kidding? I loved it. I loved the concept of it. I thought it was awesome. So yeah, I really want to get that. I'm trying to figure out what else I want to get done because I don't want to do one tattoo. If I'm gonna go, I wanted to get 2 at least. So, don't know when that's happening. Just know in my head that that's something I want and I'm looking for. And what else? What else? What else? Oh, I kind of also want to, at some point, maybe this month, get some piercings. I just don't know if I'll be able to afford it because right now we are in financial ruins, baby. We are grasping. Did I already overdraft this month? Yes, mama, I did. Mama, negative $28 in my bank account the other day, mama. What happened? Oh, I made a financially irresponsible decision, of course. Okay, Teddy Fresh dropped this collab. I needed to get the shirts. I needed to get this. I needed to. Like, I'm sorry, but you can take the financial irresponsibility out of the girl. You cannot take her credit card information away from her. You cannot. That is hers and hers only. So I was gonna check out. $75 purchase, mind you. I was like, let me do it in installments because how else am I going to pay for this? I've almost maxed out everything. It's very big of me to say and admit publicly, but I really wanted, like, I feel like the context is very needed there. So yeah, I have almost maxed out all my credit cards and I'm not going to use my first ever credit card because I have banned myself from using it ever since I hit the limit. The limit being too much money. I don't know if I want to dive into the amount yet. That's very personal. I think I will not do that for today. But just know it's a lot of money and I did max it out and I have told myself not to use it at all and that I can only pay it off. So I've been really good about that. I have not used it. I've not touched it since June of last year. That's really good. That's big of me. And like, I'm not going to pick it up and start using it again until I've paid off like a considerable amount. And that's going to be a while. So I was like, let me put it on my other credit card. It's a Chase credit card. Apparently, Chase credit cards or Chase does not allow you to do payment installments anymore. They like took that away. So I had literally no other option. And I was like, okay, I'll just pay it all right now then with the Chase credit card. And I had forgotten to change my payment method. So it charged my debit card the full amount. I was like, oh, that just charged the wrong card. My debit card where I had less than $75, but still somehow the transaction went through. I won't ask. It's fine. So literally the next day, I get a notification from my bank because I have text notifications on because I overdraft a little bit too often lately. So I have that precaution in case. And it texted me saying, girl, you got negative $28. Mama, put some money in this bank. And I was like, oh, I have $1 in my savings. Where the fuck are we scrounging $28 from? $29 actually. Thankfully, I have this beautiful little thing called Daily Pay from Target. It's how we get paid. So I can basically cash out whatever I make from every shift. Like, if I wanted to cash out whatever I worked from today, I could cash it out tomorrow. And so whatever I had available in my little like account, I withdrew it just to not be in the negatives. So that's great. But also great, the clothes are already shipped out and on their way here, mama. Mama, the financial responsibility is on its way. How exciting. Oh my God. I have to stop talking because I'm already half an hour in and I haven't even gotten to anything. But one last thing. I'm almost done watching Fleabag and I love it. It's so good. It's so good. I think I'm like, I don't know how many episodes are in season 2, but I want to feel like I'm like halfway through it. I'm like, I think on episode 4 or 5. Things are just going too well, and I know things are not going to be going well very soon on that show, so I'm really I'm scared, but I'm also happy. It's a lot of mixed emotions, but I hope everything sorts itself out. I don't know. It probably won't, but yeah, that's where I'm leaving that. Those are my updates. There was some more, but I don't want to bore you any longer. Let's get to these fucking empties, bro, because I have a bag full of it on the floor, sitting on the floor right now as we speak. Let me pick it up. This my bag of empties. Let's dive in. First thing right off the dome is gonna be a TheraBreath. There's still like the teeniest little bit left, but it's the Dazzling Mint flavor because it's supposed to be like their whitening formula. I don't care. I just buy them. Whenever I feel like being good about it, I'll get this one. If not, I'll get the pink one because those are the best ones. This one has like a good flavor to it. And on top of that, it's also whitening. Do I feel like it works? Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it's supposed to prevent staining too. So I need that because I'd be drinking coffee. I'd just be consuming a lot of things that could potentially stain my teeth. So I appreciate this. I already repurchased one, literally to replace this one. So that's that empty. Next is this body wash that I literally have had for too long. I bought it, I think, like in the summer, and I just have not been inspired to finish it because I've bought so many other ones since that I've just preferred to use those instead of this one. But it's from Target. It's the Goodfellow & Co. Moroccan Mint and Cedar Body Wash. If you've ever smelled the Moroccan oil like brand or company's products, the hair company, they use Moroccan oil obviously, and it has like a distinct smell to it, and I think it smells so fucking good. And I think that the smell of this body wash kind of is almost exactly that smell. So that's why I bought it. It was only $6, but I like it. I just never felt inclined to use it because it's a men's body wash, so I know that this shit is not doing anything for my skin besides cleaning it, and I know that that's like bare minimum. Like, I don't care. That's a good thing, but I want it to have other benefits. So I tried to use this up as much as I can. And I did finally. I just like bought this in the summer, so it felt right in that moment, but now I'm like, I'm over it. Next is Frenchie body lotion in the scent Cashmere Vanilla. I've had this for maybe 3-4 months. I just never used it consistently, like on a daily basis, but I've actually been using up a lot of my lotions. So I finally ran through this. This was my first time ever using their lotion. I did like it. I just felt like it was, because I mean, it's a milky body lotion. So the consistency is as it says on here, milky. I wasn't a fan of that, unfortunately. I feel like it was just too milky. It was too watery, in a sense. Like, it was hydrating, but not as hydrating as I would have wanted it to be. But it didn't leave like a weird feeling on my skin, so that's nice. But I did use it almost every day to finish it up, and I liked it. I do like the smell. I just don't think I'd be repurchasing it because I think it's like $15 and I'd rather just buy anything else. Next up, 3 little tiny pimple patches, like 3 little sample packs. So there's 6 in each. That's 18 pimple patches, baby. I be loving these. I've unfortunately been having too many big pimples, and this has been helping a little bit. Don't usually always use these every day, but like I said, I was going through it in the month of January. So a lot of those. There's also more pimple patches in here that are a different brand that I'll get into right now. Zit Sticka Goo Getter Clarifying Blemish Patches. 36 count. Buy these motherfuckers ASAP, bro. This brand, the hype is true. It's real. It's awesome. Please go buy this. Go get yourself one of these. Instead of going and spending your money on the Hero Mighty patches or the Starface patches or any other fucking pimple patch, get these. These do the best at getting literally everything out. Like, I had days where I used this and next day, bam, pimple flat, gone. Almost, pretty much. I think it's just because it has salicylic acid. Because I'm a salicylic acid kind of girl. I'm not a benzoyl peroxide kind of girl because I'm actually allergic to benzoyl peroxide. And if I use it, it will make my eyes swell. I have a weird little allergy to benzoyl peroxide, which is very rare apparently. It sucks because most acne products on the market are benzoyl peroxide. So that fucking sucks. So I have to opt out for like other things like salicylic acid because that doesn't break me out or like give me an allergy. So I love these. They come in different sizes too, which is awesome. So I fuck with these hard. Buy them. They're at Target. Next, you already know I had an empty saline wound wash for cleaning my piercings. This big ass container. Can you believe? Went through it that fast? JK, I didn't. I bought this in November. I finished it, and I already repurchased another one because you know me. I like this. Always gotta have one on deck. Next, I went through a vulva cleanser. I can say that because we're grown adults and I'm a woman, and I got one of those. That felt wrong to like justify, but it's just a cleanser, just a pH balance cleanser. Love wellness. I think this was this is my second bottle of this. I already repurchased the third one. I didn't want to because I was like, maybe I should try something else. Just to see what's going on like out there in the intimate cleanser world. And I just got lazy in it, so I just repurchased it, but I like it. I noticed with this third one that I just repurchased, the consistency is different. I don't know if they changed their formula, but like I'm a little worried because that shit don't be foaming. It used to. Why doesn't it? Lots to think about there. Next is an empty I have also been trying to get rid of for what feels like forever. For someone who has as much hair as I do, I go through conditioner too slow. Like, why did it take me more than half of the year to finish this conditioner? And I hated it towards the end. I almost wanted to just throw it away and give up on it because why the fuck did it take me so long to get through this? This is the Doechii Color Me Brilliant Mushroom plus Bamboo Color Protect Conditioner. Listen, I liked this conditioner for what it was. It's really good. Did I find it to protect my color? Sure. I really only bought it because I like Doechii and because it has proteins in it, which is really good for your hair, especially curly hair. So I was like, yes, protein, gimme. Damn, did it take me so long to get through this. I don't know why. I use like a good amount of conditioner every time, but somehow it took me more than half of the year. Hated that. I mainly would use this in the shower literally to just detangle my hair, and then I'd rinse it off and put a hair mask in because that's how much it felt like. Yes, in a way it was conditioning, but also there could be something better. So I'm glad I finished this. That's my review on that. I finished a Up and Up multivitamin, 120 count. I approve. I think it's only $10. The Up and Up women's multivitamins are the best for your buck. And they last forever. Next, this also took me weirdly a long time to get through. Number 7, Hydroluminous 2% hyaluronic acid serum. It's literally just a hyaluronic acid serum. Like, I'm not going to say it's the best thing I've ever tried. It's literally just hyaluronic acid serum. It just hydrated my skin. It felt good. Made me glowy. That's what hyaluronic acid's going to do for you. Do with that information what you will, I guess. Next, I finished a nasal spray, allergy nasal spray, because I have allergies. I'm allergic to a lot of things, mainly cats, which I live with. So I have to take this every day if I don't want to be sneezing up a storm. This is the Costco brand because I bought the Costco brand in bulk. Actually, I think a little bit over a year ago, and I'm still going through them. These last me forever for some reason, even though I use them every day. That's my thoughts on that. Ooh, I finished the Vanicream Daily Facial Moisturizer. Definitely one of my favorite drugstore moisturizers on the market. Like, for the price, you get so much. Like, this lasted me at least 2 months, and I used it morning and day. I said morning and day. Girl, morning and night. Loved it. Did not break me out. It's really good price, like I had mentioned. Really good moisturizer. I highly recommend it over any other moisturizer. I love the consistency of it. It's not like super creamy. It's just a very hydrating moisturizer. It can stand on its own for sure. Aluminum-free Secret deodorant, dry solid, because I only buy deodorants dry solid. I hate gel deodorants. I hate anything but a powder deodorant. Please do not give me spray deodorant. I will slap you. That shit is not going to do anything for me. Powder. Okay? This shit broke. It fell on the floor, broke. What can you do? But I used it up until its last leg. I don't necessarily hate this deodorant, but it's definitely not my favorite deodorant. I just wanted to try it because I know the clinically like proven whatever secret deodorants are like supposed to be one of the best ones that you can find. But I feel like it's pretty I don't know if I'm just a very sweaty girl or like what the case is, but like I feel like I've tried better. I don't know. It was okay. I didn't repurchase it, if that means anything to you. Next thing is the Prequel Lucent C Brightening Vitamin C Serum. I fuck with this vitamin C serum heavy. This might be one of the best vitamin C serums that Target carries. This is also, I think, my first ever Prequel item I've ever tried. I only really bought it because it has ferulic acid in it, and apparently it's like very, very good to have in a vitamin C. Like, that's one of the biggest things you should be looking for when you're buying a vitamin C serum, because it's just really good for anti-aging. But yeah, I liked it. It didn't feel weird on my skin, and I like it. I would buy it again. I might buy it again, honestly, after I finish the vitamin C serum that I'm using right now, because it's that good. I fuck with it. And that, everybody, were my empties for the month of January. I, for some reason, thought I had more, but I did not. I don't know what else to say. Like, I haven't had any empties yet for this month, and we're 5 days in, bro. You got nothing? I'm working on it, you know? But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed that. If you'd want me to do it again, because I don't care, I'm gonna do it again. So, thank you. Your opinion really matters to me. It does, actually. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna pretend like it doesn't, but it does matter to me greatly. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end the pod. Hey! What? Curb. No. Girl, no. Right. I know you can open a door. That is gonna be it for this week's episode. I've got nothing more to say to you. I love you all. You have not missed on very many movies that I've watched since the last episode. I think I've maybe only seen 1 or 2, and I think actually can't even name any of them right now, to tell you the truth, which makes me feel like I did not watch any. Maybe, I don't know what I've been doing these days. I've just been consuming a lot of media, but not movies. I don't think, just YouTube and Fleabag. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Stream everything from Doechii ever. Her whole discography if you can. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. I will see you after the I cannot say Super Bowl. Hey! I will see you guys after Kendrick Lamar's... Hey! Shut up! I will see you after Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. I will give review on it. And I will also give review on MegaCon because that's happening the day that I post. That's happening the day that I post this episode. MegaCon. I'm gonna try to vlog it. Maybe. Don't expect anything from me. Please. That's it. That's really it. Like, I think next episode will just be me talking about how it's one of my last weeks before I turn 23. Horrible age. But also my Jordan year. So, yeah. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I love you. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.